Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Undead Water. Um, I got everything picked up. It's in the boat. It's ready to go. Let's take this. I don't need it anymore. This is okay, let me first say that yesterday when I didn't record, I took a trip all the way back. And I went back up this way and did these, went up this way, and hey, lo and behold, that's where I spawned in at. Okay, so it was getting late. I spent the night there, and while I was there, woke up the next morning, and there was this great big buck. And I says, okay, I'm going to see if I can hit it. It was quite a distance off. Used my bow and arrow, and plop, I got it. And when I went to get the meat and the skin, all I got a head. And so I got to mount it and make a deer trophy. So I'm taking that with me, and I'm taking this with me. Now, I think I've got it worked out. I need to be headed 2.7 kilometers that way. We're going to see. We're going to leave before daylight and hope that that's right. Back it out. Sort of does what it wants to for the biggest part. We know to go east of the island that we went on, the desert island. In other words, we want to go east a bit. So hopefully we will make it today. I went yesterday, took a quick run and run around these two islands to get me better marker. That one off to the left is the wasteland where we were, and so we're going like right on this way. Alright, I'm going to put y'all on hold and we'll bring you back as I get there, or whatever happens. Yeah, that whole island was actually, we never left the main island. So I haven't actually been on another island yet except for the Wasteland Island. And without being able to fly, you can't really see what the hell you're at and what's going on. And I know I don't want to go there. So we keep going in the westerly type direction. See, that looks all like it's the same peninsula over there. I don't know. Guess we'll get closer to land and we'll run the coastline and see what we get. I'm looking, there's two small islands. Both of them are desert. And one of them has a major town on it. And that's where my destination wanted to be. If I'd have been smart, I would have waited till I could have made the hell, got snow over that way. Head over here a little bit. Okay, this has got trees and stuff, so it's not the wasteland at least. It's more green biome, somewhat. Not really desert what I'm looking for. Alright, I'll bring y'all back when we... Well, the sun finally come out. We've been in some. See, this is all running along the coast, but I'm not getting where I expect it to be, so I don't know. We're gonna keep running along the coast and see what I can come up with. I wish it gave me a bigger view as I went instead of the little narrow view so I could really see what's going on. Maybe I need to be closer to the coast. If I see several houses or several buildings, I might have to stop. I'm at 83% fuel. That's not good. Not bad, but it's not good either. Little inlet there. Car, but it's not in good shape, so I doubt they'd have any fuel in it. And how the hell they got it down there, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna keep looking. We got something up here. We're gonna put it right here. Okay, let's walk forward. What the shit? Alright. This is nothing like what my map is. The world map I have of it. What? We're gonna go up and see what we got up here, see if I can't get me some more fuel, and then we're gonna start out again. I messed up by not getting the steel, making the seaplane. I don't need the lead. I need fuel. Yeah, doggy. Don't mess with me. Doggy dead. Plastic, a tick. Claw. Goodies. Let's hope this has some gas in it. Got a little bit. And we got 143. Wee. That sure as hell ain't gonna get us much, is it? Nothing in the mailbox. Clay. Let's see. Let's dump that. Dump that. Nope, no red. I don't want red. I don't need it. I don't want it. Man, I don't friggin' know. This looks nothing like my map that I took. Hold on while I look at my map. We're just gonna head out that way. If we get hung up, get in a spot where I can't find no land at all or something, well then we'll worry about that when the time comes. But as it is, we're not accomplishing nothing this way. Put up what I got. Okay. I'm not worried about food. Got plenty of food. Got plenty of water. So none of those are issues. Gasoline, yes. But I'm truthfully thinking that I'm still attached to the same island that I've been on. I started on. So, yeah. No, 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 no. Sometimes it don't like going the way you want it to. Come on. It wants to turn. Well, then turn. No. Right now you turn the other way. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain. I'll get it undone. Oh well, something's wrong. My game's broken. Um, Look at me. It's like all my weight's in the front of the boat. And every time I try to drive, it wants to do the submarine and go below water. I ended up having to empty it and pick up the boat and turn around and replace it in the water. And see, it's underwater again. I am so disappointed. I mean, why can't things work like they're supposed to? I get a game, I'm enjoying it. I wanted to try some things, fly some things. But I have nothing else that I can do. All my stuff I've worked on and everything is here. Shit. I can't even see land now. Maybe I'll just go backwards to my... I can't do that. Excuse me. Well, I'm making headway going backwards. We'll see what happens. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. I finally found the desert island that I wanted. Um, you don't want to know what all the poop I had to go through to get here. I will never play a map like this again. I mean, it's nice, it's cool. The belts are nice and cool. But until they perfect the boats, as y'all remember when I last left you, I was having to go backwards in my boat to keep it from doing the submarine on me and going underwater, back and forth, back and forth. And I probably spent an hour of normal time going in a direction of what I thought was somewhat in where I wanted to be. Well, after a while, I started to make a turn, and my boat did like a 360 flip. Bloop. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to sink. Well, it uprighted itself, and then everything was working okay. So I started sailing off, and I went for a long ways, ended up on this other island, not the one I wanted, and so then I was getting really frustrated. And I says, well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And so I went into debug mode, and I flew, trying to find the island. Let me tell you, flying in debug over a world this big is ridiculous. No directions of where you're supposed to be going. Let me show you my map here. Okay, this is where I ended up. I've been all the way across this way, which is, well, that's the home base. Second time around. This is where my boat was when I stopped. I was 10 meters away from here, but I also went, oh my gosh, where's it at? Come on. That's the end of the world there. All the way up this way, and then this way, and what I ended up doing, in debug menu, you can go into change the map mode, and I went into static to see if I could get a look at the whole map. I did, but it wasn't giving me the information I needed and what I wanted. And by moving around the map, I found what I thought I wanted, went out of the static map, come back, and, well, lo and behold, more or less, I was out here. Okay. So, oh my gosh, like I said, talk about a pain. I ended up cheating in the flyboat. I was flying on my way to pick up the sailboat, and I was going to fly back to here. I had located the trailer, and I put, I have the teleport location, so I could teleport to the trader, and in the process of going back to get my sailboat, the flyboat was running out of gas. I had to try to land it so I could refuel it, and in the process of trying to land it, I died. And so I have another death. And it respawned me, oh Lord, I don't remember where. It responded me somewhere. So I gave that idea up. I eventually, somehow or another, made it back to my sailboat. I had to make several crates so I could load up everything that was on it, pick up the sailboat, and then I teleported to the trader. All well and good. Well, the problem was I was so loaded I couldn't move. I couldn't place a box down inside the trader because the trader protected. So I had to go into debug menu, and I flew out this way, and I set the thing down, and I says, this is it. I'm just going to build me a nice little base hill, and I will continue the series without a doubt, but I'm going to use the boat only for short runs to explore some of the different islands, but at least I have my home. And I'm going to make sure I put my location of my home down, so if I get out and the boat starts acting up again, I'll go into debug menu and I'll teleport home. It's easy as that. The trader's over there. I haven't even, other than teleporting into his compound, I didn't see him. I didn't loot it. I didn't do anything like that. I wanted to get me a place established. So I got me I got my my base going here, and I wanted to make me a hammer because that would have saved me a lot of time on doing this, but I didn't have enough iron, so I had to get it down enough to get my forge unloaded and get my stuff unloaded so I could do that. I need to put down my bedroll too. Get about half of it. I'm probably not going to be able to move. That's what I figured. Let's put some of it back, shall we? Is that enough? Yes, I can move. So I'm going to get all my stuff sorted out in the box. I don't have any idea how long I had been recording or anything like that. I broke from the game completely, left the video in the record mode but on pause, and I watched the world news tonight. I always try to. I ate my brunch, and then I come back in, and this is where I've done so far. So I think I'm going to go ahead and close this video out here. I'm going to continue sorting my stuff out, getting myself established here, and get me some iron going so I can get me a forged hammer. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then we can start looting this. It's not a very big island, but that's okay. I don't care. Pretty decent sized town. And we'll do some looting and maybe some trader runs. And we're going to stay here, and I'm going to live here. We will work on go ahead and getting the seaplane, and that will help us maybe fly between the different islands once I learn how to fly it and not die again. And the seaplane is somewhere in the bottom of one of the big gulches where I crashed, in the bottom of the water. Whatever. So that's not a day I want to live over again. And like I said, I will never again play on a map like this. I mean, you've got to have land orientation to know where you're going, what you're doing, your projective area. You got to see instead of just massive, massive amounts of water. And also, the map that they give you about what the world's supposed to look like, nah, it ain't. It wasn't matching up anyway. That's another reason I had a hard time finding everything and trying to get to where I was going because it wasn't right. And so that sort of screwed me up all in the beginning too. But hey, live and learn. You know, no mod is perfect. No piece of equipment is infallible. And I had fun. I learned a lot. I learned how to write down locations of stuff that I want from now on want to keep. And if I want to teleport between places, well, I can do it. And teleporting is not necessarily a cheat. In a way, it is. It is a cheat. But if you've already been to the place before, you'd have to know that to know the location. And you're just trying to save time from one point A to point B, well then, who gives a hoot? It's your game. You play the way you want to. You enjoy it the way you want to. And that's what I do. And so if y'all mad at me for that, I'm sorry. Sue me. Well, you can't sue me. That ain't gonna work. Just voice your opinion. Give me a thumbs down on my video or something. I don't care. I'm doing it to have fun, but this has been very frustrating. But hey, we're gonna get there. Things are gonna work out. Well, we'll see you next time on Undead Water. Bye guys. Love y'all.